are listening to Time for Talkos. Time for Talkos, a ZTOTV podcast.
Welcome to Time for Talkos. I'm Ken.
And I'm Carrie.
We're sitting down with a couple metalheads, friends of ours. This is going to be Brad. Brad's ahead, everybody. And our other lovely friend, Alan. Again, this is going to be one of our special episodes where we're just going to be talking about bands and music and everything that we're going through at this moment when it comes to the pandemic and how it's affecting the music industry. And you know what? We just fucking miss live shows. So
music.
We need music.
We do. Entertainment, not just music, just everything in general.
It's a lack of everything above. And slowly but surely we are losing ourselves, sitting in our homes, listening to bullshit stories on the internet of why we can't go to see our favorite bands. So, here we are. A bunch of friends and buddies sitting around talking about music.
Drinking.
So, I know that the last venue that we went to that was open, or on my end, was down at Scully's, yeah. And that was down in
Divine
Columbus.
Eminence,
Yeah,
yes.
Divine Eminence, and it was a
No, it wasn't.
rap venue for the most part for the night. Then Divine Eminence kicked it off with the metal show in the end, which was a nice
Nice closure.
cap for the
Very
end,
nice.
cap for the night,
They
yeah.
did great. They were in great sound, so they were definitely ready to be performing
those are
again. 'Cause
awful.
It had been a while.
Definitely, yes. So, like, Brad and Alan, I mean, what have you guys been up to? I know you guys have been out around, traveling around, seeing other shows. What was the last show you guys just got done seeing?
I just went up to Akron, Canton area Friday night for Ashes of Wake, which is a Lamb of God tribute band, and that. And some of the members are coming down October 17th for a party here in Canton, Ohio. And they're in Behest of the Serpents, and it's a pretty good band. And then Saturday night I was in Newark, Ohio for 3130, and I met some other bands down there, and it was great members. And I mean, I'm just trying to get out there and support everybody. I mean, you know, like you said about the times and everything, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it alive, you know. I miss the concerts. I miss going to Slipknot, Rob Zombie, and all this shit, you know, and I miss it.
I think
And
we
that's
all
why
fucking miss that shit,
everything.
man.
That's why we're all here today. You know?
Yeah.
It's bringing everything in. It's family. It's family.
It is. You know what,
Exactly.
I don't know you. I don't know
I
you.
miss the
It's
environment.
like we're family.
We
It's
all
just
listen
this
to music. Is
atmosphere,
music.
but
It's a universal
that's me.
language, just like math. Music is fucking language for everybody.
Yeah, it is.
And no matter where you could be, strangers coming into a show. At the end of the show, you'd be family. At the end, and it's crazy and it's miraculous how the whole thing brings people together. Different spectrums. I mean, it doesn't even matter if you listen to the same music. Music is music.
That's right.
Absolutely. I've met so many lifelong friends that I see once, twice a year because of music. And that's how we got connected. And every year, that's all we talk about with each other over the phone is what we're going to do, where we're going to bring it, how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it together because we had so much fun together. It's a family environment.
I mean, I know you go to the was it the incarceration?
Yeah, Mansfield.
Yeah.
I've been going for, this year would have been 6 years, but I was going since it started.
Yeah.
When there was only
Ink and
like,
Clink, right? That
Yep.
started with Ink and Clink.
Yep,
Yeah.
when there was like literally like 2,000 people. Last year I think they had like 22,000 people.
Man,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Especially, if you've ever been to the Mansfield Prison, it's a large. It was a
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Yeah,
The same
Shawshank
place
Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption is shot at.
Yeah.
It's a big prison. It's old. That's not in use anymore, but it's got a correctional facility built behind it that's actually still in use. But they keep this building in a state to where it's not remodeled, but it's kind
Preserved.
of it's preserved.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
You can get
tourist
tours and
friendly.
things like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you still see it's being torn down. You see it still shows its age, but it's one of those buildings that you want to see because it has so much history behind it. It's amazing. You're dumbfounded when you walk through it. There's so
See,
much to
I
look
still never made it to any of that. I've never been to Mansfield Prison. I've never been to the concerts or anything. But like one thing I seen was Lil Wayne's video. I think it was I'm sorry, but I think it's Go DJ Go or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But I think they had that in that video of his music video. He had that little fucking like gold toilet and all that shit.
Yeah.
Is that truly?
Yeah, there is a gold toilet.
Was that in his video?
It's one room. One room is all gold out. Yeah, but I can tell that where you come from, where I come from, you know the prison from that. I know the prison from Mushroom fucking Head over here. So I mean,
2017. 2017.
Yes. We like Mushroom Head.
Yeah.
They're from Ohio.
yeah, I mean Cleveland, man.
Yes, exactly.
But well, Carrie, I mean,
And this moment headline that year actually, Mushroom Head headline for him, 2 different stage right next to the prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
man, because I never been to like
Yeah.
this is the first year I was supposed to go to incarceration. And I was actually supposed to shoot it, and fucking COVID, fucking ruined the shit on everybody's life.
That fucking.
Man, we got a family that goes there. It's like 28 campsites long.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, there's
And all
like
group together.
that would be a sight.
they're
I
just a
can't imagine.
line. And I
anything
mean, it's
that scale.
everybody, people from all over the country too. Some of the best people you'll meet, and we just have a good time. We feed each other, we drink with each other,
yeah.
we support each other, and we carry each other home.
Well, just like was it Burning Man? You know, money
Yep.
isn't really a currency. You use bartering and other
All the
things that you
time.
can have between each other to like, hey, here's water. What do you have for water? Here's this. I mean, everybody works together to give everybody else what they need. And again, this goes right back to the whole family aspect of it, and everybody's supporting each other, and everybody's there for the same damn thing, same damn cause. But Carrie, I mean, don't want to leave you out of this whole thing. I mean, you go to the shows just like everybody else does. I mean, what's the last one you've been to?
I went to Canton. I went to Buzzbin.
Yes,
you were
you
there
did.
like
Next
the
night.
next night.
I would have
after
been there that night if I
Um,
would have known.
Yeah, I went with local band Curse of Z.
I personally
and
like them. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
they're a lot of fun to watch.
Entertainment.
It's funny to watch because Kevin Rudy, aka Kevin AZ, he has 2 bands. One is Curse of Z and one is Let It Go. Now with Let It Go, his guitarist Eric is kind of on the same level of energy. Like you've seen Let It Go actually played
yes.
out at your house.
Yes, I personally seen both of them, and I like both
And
of them.
but
Correct.
Curse of Z, the bassist is so tall. Will Rogers is like a humongous person. He is so tall, and like they tease him about being a Sasquatch. They call him Wildebeest. So this is a constant running joke in their band
I
of
could personally
the
see that.
Sasquatch thing.
See that.
And he kind of just chills out and stands there, but Kevin is his normal jumpy all over the place self, at which I'm not trying to make fun of that. It's just it's kind of funny to see them play as opposed to Let It Go, because him and Eric are kind of on the same level, and then here's just Will just kind of chilling, and then
The first time I met him, I thought Tommy Chung.
Yeah.
I thought Tommy Chung with like a beard and all.
yeah.
That's my first impression
Right.
of that guy.
So I went with them
Super cool.
last Thursday, and they got to play. And then 2 other like singer-songwriters so they were a lot different than the other 2 acts before them. But Buzzbin really liked them. They also had a very short interview. I think the owner or manager of Buzzbin has a little show that he does. He has a YouTube channel, and he did an interview with them saying what are they going to do next and all that stuff. So they got made some good contacts that
I
night.
wasn't aware of that.
So
But did you actually go into the music shop next door? Like as soon as you walked
yes,
in?
that was
Wasn't that crazy? That was
Buzzbin,
insane.
Buzzbin is
Okay,
a
okay,
really
check it out, check it out.
cool place. I cannot say
You walk in
any
the
more
parking lot
good about
outside
it.
and you see Jim Morrison's head on the side
Right.
of the building. How that That is fucking
Anybody got a
cool
picture of
as
that?
fuck.
Yes.
Everybody get
Oh,
pictures?
I got pictures
He's
of it.
got pictures.
Oh, fuck, of course. And like I walk in the parking lot.
We're gonna put a picture on it right here.
And the
Of course
whole
he does,
the
yeah.
whole parking lot is absolutely fucking full. And there's one spot open, and Jim Morrison's head's right in front of that spot.
And
Like,
if you
that
get-
was where I need to be at that right exact second.
There was
Yeah,
any
if you
other,
get
there's ever a
up
sign.
close-
That was the sign.
If you
Jim
get up
Morrison, like
close
I'm
to
the
that,
Lizard
it's
King, I can do
very
anything. I mean,
detailed,
that's
too.
just.
Whoever did
and
that
yes,
is
it was
they did
phenomenal.
an amazing job.
Actually, I know I
Amazing
walked down
job.
the road to George's or something. It was some bar up the street, and like one of the bartenders told me they had good sandwiches and shit. And I think it was George's or some shit, and I walked up there, and it was
Good
phenomenal.
sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I'm gonna need one of those.
I'm fucking fat, and then like I was taking a lift, and it was just like a whole crazy experience. It was something I've never done, and like I'm in fucking
Canton, that
Canton.
area has a lot of really cool artwork.
Yes,
like
and
paint
it's like
all
totally
over,
insane.
all of these
It was
portraits
insane.
and everything all over the building.
And I took so many different Lyft drivers. I'd never been in Lyft before, and like I was just taking all around the Canton and Akron area. And we went down through there, and I went to George's, and they had these fucking sandwiches, and Jesus Christ, it was phenomenal. They had these
Yeah, that's a
fucking
cool.
bell
That
peppers
whole
and all
area
this
is
shit.
very
Fat,
cool.
dude.
Scene.
I am fat, like I know.
So big shout out to Buzzbin. They were
Yes,
and they were
exactly.
really nice. Their bartenders are great.
Yeah.
Just I cannot say anything.
But that's
bad about Buzzbin.
that's what brings everything together. It's all throughout Ohio. It's all throughout the United States. But that's what it is. It isn't that little bar up at Canton, Ohio. Buzzbin. It's everywhere. But people, it's losing connection to that. This virus shit's destroying it all.
Yep.
Look at Alarosa.
And Alarosa.
That is a sad
Hararita.
That is a sad. Oh,
So
Harris
fucking, I mean, it just yes.
Some of
I
the
mean,
best
Hararita's
memories of my
bad
life
enough.
was at the
But fucking
Alarosa
Alarosa.
that I can't even
I fucking
remember.
grew up in Alarosa Villa. Sorry, man. We're taking yeah.
This episode is brought to you by
Yes.
Megadeth beer
Oh yeah. We're
Wait a minute.
drinking big heavy
and Jaeger bombs.
Exactly.
What's this?
What's
Iron
this?
Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
The Trooper.
This shit's awful.
But no, like the Alarosa, that.
That's what got me started. I started going there when I was like 13 or 14. I was actually at the Alarosa the weekend before Dimebag got shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was supposed to go, but my driver got pulled over on the way home, and we all got arrested. Well, we didn't get arrested. He got arrested because he's underage and drunk. But the other 3 passengers just had to call and get a ride.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And we saw the flyers, we saw everything.
But
I'd
like,
pay money for that rock outside
we're like they're
with
going.
Dimebag's logo on it. I'd
Yeah.
pay money for it.
If anybody knows
If anybody
history,
has it,
yeah.
hit me up.
If anybody knows the history of the Alarosa Villa down in Columbus, Ohio, it's there's a last performance that Dimebag got to perform at before he was
Get you a pool.
murdered on stage by a disgruntled fan.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the video's up online, and it's sad to watch everybody on stage there just trying to duck and cover, and people in the audience running. It was a sad moment in music history.
And you know what's even worse, like about that situation, is the cop that shot Nathan Gale. Nathan Gale was the guy that shot Dimebag. That cop basically had to go in there, do his job, and take out that shooter, doing his job. And that totally screwed with his life. Like, he quit. And, like, I'm not going to go in detail because I'm not the person to speak that.
Yeah.
But that changed his whole life.
That changed music history.
That changed me. It did.
It did.
It changed music history, but not only did it change that cop's life.
Too many people's
And
lives lost.
nobody
over bullshit.
Yeah.
thinks about that shit. I mean, cops,
They're human
I'm getting
too.
off subject,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I
And,
have a cousin
and-
that's a
and
cop
no-
in Columbus that had
yes.
to shoot somebody who was charging her.
Yeah.
Like he was gonna kill her, and she had to do that, and it's not an easy
Hey,
thing.
I support that. Like, if your life's in jeopardy and you're charged with protecting the citizens,
Yeah, preserve life.
do it.
Right.
I mean,
If you don't support the blue, then what are you going to do?
Anybody,
You're gonna scream for help when you need it. Guarantee it.
Anybody that's been in the military or has been in the any kind of law enforcement knows that hesitation can kill you and kill somebody else. It can lose lives. So the minute you get a chance, don't think twice. You let your instinct take care of it.
Absolutely.
But that's our everyday life right now. That's 2020. That's what we face every day. I mean, that's where we're at now. That's why we do what we do. I mean, that's why I hooked up with him.
I don't wear a mask in Walmart. I'm just saying that on the record.
Dude, I done told you I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that.
No.
All right. Well, let's cheers. One on him.
Cheers to up here.
All right, so,
I will touch base on this because you haven't asked me yet, and I don't mean to interrupt anybody, but just because of this year, the last show I've seen was the 4th of July when we threw our first one. Because we loved. It was a 4th of July party. We had... Basically, we got tired of all the bullshit. We threw a party. In 30 days, we threw, what, 4 bands?
4 bands.
4 bands
Actually,
together.
was it 5?
No, 4-foot rope was the...
That was the 4th band.
Yep. And we threw 4 bands together in 30 days. We threw a stage. We even threw a bar. Just for the look. I mean, we had everything in line. And just for the family, basically. We wanted music. We missed the environment. Everything was shut down at the time. I mean, bars were shut down, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right.
Oh, they were.
Everything was shut down. And that was the last concert. As a matter of fact, I think I'm up to $3,500 in refunded tickets as of right now.
oh man.
Easily.
Wow.
Easily. Between the festivals.
Rock and Range, Incarceration.
Yes.
I mean,
Louder
all
Than
the
Life.
big ones, yeah.
All of it. Between the...
fucking Louder Than Life, man.
Oh my god, it was gonna be epic. But I didn't
See,
lose. I didn't lose out on Shiprocked. If you had never heard of it, check it out.
Shiprocked is amazing.
You will go every year the first time you go. I promise you.
If you want a
But
personal experience with music, that's the place to go.
it's a cruise ship that's a rock festival. Look it up.
Cool.
But they actually
Yeah, no.
didn't cancel. They've rescheduled it for, I believe, May. I'm pretty sure it's May. I might be mistaken. But thankfully, they didn't cancel. I'll be there for sure. But Rock on the Range is gone now. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Like Gone?
It's done.
Are you fucking serious?
Rock on the Range or wait,
Sonic Boom
Sonic
or
Temple.
Sonic Temple,
Sonic
yeah.
Temple.
I was gonna say.
They changed it to Sonic. It's gone.
I
The
hate
venue.
admitting
Wait a
this.
minute. No.
I hate admitting this.
I
Not
got
like the
proof.
Mansfield Prison. Like, I've never been to Mansfield Prison. I hate admitting that. Because for what I do, is what I do, but, like, I hate admitting that. I never been on Rock and Range or Sonic Boom or none of that shit. I never made it to none of them, and I fucking hate it. But, I mean, it's
No,
real.
this
I've
year was
never,
supposed to be the last
with
year.
my
and it
schedule,
got
I've never
canceled.
made it, and it fucking pissed me off.
And it's literally the last time it will ever happen. It changed from Rock on the Range for whatever reasons, and then it went to Sonic Temple, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
So much
Hopefully
music and
something to replace it.
festivals are dropping off.
That's the problem with the fucking world, the fucking society. That's everything.
Well,
It's like you're missing out on so much stuff, and like I'm not getting into politics and none of that bullshit. Like I'm not getting into none of that. But it's like you can't have this no more because of this and this and this and that and this lives matter. This fuck all that shit.
Bring back music.
Drink Jaeger.
Bring back music.
Drink
Right.
Jaeger.
Drink Jaeger if you
Get
want to
your
drink
pull.
Jaeger. Get your pull. But it saddens me. Like everybody's just forgot about everything, and the heritage of it, and that, and they're like everything's changing every day. Nobody knows what they're going to wake up to the next day.
The people hasn't.
If you think you know what you're going to wake up till tomorrow, it may change 2 days later.
So 2 days?
And
That's
yeah,
not
I mean,
tomorrow,
like,
is it?
5 minutes.
Right.
Like,
That's 2 days
benefit
away.
of the doubt. Like I'm trying. Dude, I want to fucking bitch slap him just because I can. But, yeah.
You can
It's a good thing you're between the two here. We
Yes.
might have some problems.
Are you security here? I'm not worried about you, but her, I'm
Scary. She is scary.
Don't
shit.
Yes. But,
Drop a monocle.
no, it saddens me, these
I ain't gonna
times,
like that.
you know? And it's fucking crazy. And I don't want to get into none of that shit, you know?
Well,
But you
But
wonder
it
how
just-
many of these venues that
Like-
are closed now are even going to be able to recover.
And a lot of them's not. And that's what
What's the
saddens
one in
me.
Indiana.
That's what
Right
saddens
across
me.
Indiana.
Pierre?
Pierre's. Did they close down again, or are they
I haven't heard
opened
anything
up?
about it. I haven't heard about it.
Because I know in the last 2
Yeah.
years they've
They're-
closed down
I
3
think they're
years.
done, dude. I think they're done.
Pierre's, yeah. Rest in peace, Pierre's. If it is so, I'll check it out. I'm actually going to do the research on it. This week
Jerry
and see
got
what it is.
shot. Hey, look at this motherfucker.
He poured himself one, but
Hey,
fuck you.
Hello?
Fuck the rest of you guys.
Hello? Are we
Bartender.
recording?
Clipping.
Bartender.
Clipping. Yep.
Sorry.
what's happened? Calm down.
It's too loud.
I got a whisper.
But
This
you
motherfucker
gotta
just
quit
cheated me
talking.
out of his shot.
You gotta quit talking. What the problem is?
You know, you gotta pour me a shot. That's what the problem is.
I'll figure it out.
But no, it saddens me what the world has become to.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and I mean, I'm not judging anybody. It's what it's become to, you know.
Well, let's bring back to like what we have going on. I mean, we have things in motion. We have
I'm working on it.
things in the works to bring back what we have left to salvage in the music industry. I mean, besides all these other venues, the smaller venues, putting up small shows, you guys got something in the works, don't you?
Well,
I had something to interrupt.
the
it.
wrong time,
Oh, did
bro.
you? No.
No,
We
he's
actually.
He's looking my Jaegers.
No, we actually have
Yes.
October 17th, Underground Terror 2020. October 17th. Wristbands right here. $10 a band. We have 5 bands. From not just local bands either. Before you guys think that. It's all over Ohio. We have Cleveland. We have Dayton. We have Lima. We have... Where's the other one from?
Basically, Dunkirk.
Okay, Dunkirk.
Finley.
And
Bluffton.
we have the stage set. We have the musicians set. We have a food truck that's going to be there.
Yeah,
the Melt
talk about
Bar.
the food truck. Who's the food truck?
All right, the Melt Bar. Tony Brown. And they do basically grilled cheese, but they do every type of grilled cheese.
They was actually on the Food Network channel.
Food Network. They was on Food Network for Carnival Foods. They have Philly grilled cheese, all kinds of grilled cheese, macaroni grilled cheese. And didn't you tell me about a new one?
Actually, they was going to debate this new thing for Mansfield, secret location. And they was going to do this new product for that place, but it got canceled because of the COVID-19 and stuff. So they're going to put it out at our place.
That's
On
amazing.
October 17th, they're going to debate it, and it's a secret
That's gonna
food.
be awesome.
And,
I'm excited.
So you guys
I'm
have a
excited.
secret, like you guys got food that's not on the menu right now, but at your show it's gonna be the
Absolutely.
first time.
Yes.
It's
It's
gonna
First time.
debut.
What
And-
debut?
And
Yes.
There it is.
Like, if we can back this up back to July 3rd, that was where this all started.
Was
and
food prep.
And it was all about family, friends, and everything getting together because of all this virus and all this bullshit. And it's just like we were just trying to bring everything in
Yeah.
and bringing that connection in. And like a lot of people was missing out on a lot of things. So we was trying to bring everything back in. And it led up to where we're at now.
But not only do we have the food truck, we have 5 bands also. You already heard about those. We'll talk about those in a minute, actually. We have fire spinners and LED spinners.
Yes.
From Columbus. Ken actually hooked us up with these people. And the videos, check them out, please. Follow them, like them, do whatever you got to do. Request them. But help these guys out because they are amazing. They're called Tantalizing Tigers, if I'm not
Tantalizing
right.
Tigers.
Okay, check them out. They do everything from the batons. They have, I believe, it's called a lollipop. which is basically the extended hula hoop that they dance in while it spins around, which is amazing. Check their videos out. You guys are going to be disappointed if you don't.
Tantalizing Tigers on Facebook.
I feel like I'm getting engaged that night. I truly do.
I'll pay money if you put you up in that hula hoop. Just saying.
Dude, my fat ass couldn't even fit in that fucking circle.
They do LED too.
I'll fit in that
We're gonna make
circle.
it
You
in
give
that
me another Jaeger bomb, I'm good. I'm in that circle.
No, but they do LED hula hoops. They do the, what is it? The claws, the Wolverine claws fires.
Yeah, it's like a katana. Like katana's like a fan thing.
Yeah,
right?
almost, and they do that.
Yeah.
And they do also, I believe it's is it called rope fire?
I think it's a dart.
Is that what it's called?
I think it's a dart. Yeah, it's like a fire on a rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fire on a rope,
and they spin that.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked them out, I beg you to check them out. Like their page. Even if you don't check them out, just like their page because these guys are amazing.
Yeah, they're very entertaining. I've seen them in so many different events, and it's a multi crew. So if one isn't there, another one surely is, and they're all over the spread.
How many? I believe they said that there was 3 girls coming and a male coming, and we are actually building platforms for these guys around the property, around the stage, basically, for everybody to perform with fire. Luckily, they can walk around with the LED. They said though.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just a LED light with hula hoops,
that they got going on.
and they can just go around, do their thing. And I mean, I'm telling you, watch their videos.
Yeah.
Before you place judgment, watch their videos because you're gonna love it.
Well, there's no judgment. The only judgment you're gonna have is like, man, these guys are badass.
Yeah.
But basically, like way back in earlier this year, before the COVID-19, we was going to Korn concert. And who opened up for Korn?
I can't remember.
Crossfade.
No.
Benjamin Breaker.
3 Days Grace.
3 Days
Three
Grace.
Grace.
Yes.
And we showed up in that band, like, you know, I'm not mentioning bands or whatever, but they just come out there and they just stood there and there was no entertainment. They was old, washed-up people and that. But on the way, it is what it is, man. No disrespect. Like any musician out there, I won't tell any musician that they suck. Because that's disrespectful. They do what they want to do. But, like, that's long story short, another day, another time, whatever. But we was going that concert that day. Alan Baughman asked me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I was like, what do you mean? And I quit drinking for, like, you know, prior to 7 days or whatever.
Not long enough, obviously.
And he was, yeah, exactly. That night was a disaster. But he's like, are you a promoter? Are you in a band? Like, what are you doing? I was in a band at the time. I was promoting shit, and I was doing this and that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm taking every day as what it throws at me.
Yeah.
And we're all in that ballpark now. This was before the COVID-19, so it was already a disaster. And then these motherfuckers throw in COVID-19 on top of what I'm fucking dealing with, and then it was just like a big fucking explosion. But he asked me that day, he's like, what are you doing? I was, are you in the band you promoting? I'm like, I don't know. And then his comment was, we should have a party. And we're almost down to, I don't even know where Korn was playing in Columbus at that night. I've never even been there before.
Oh, shit.
And it's fucking blown my mind. Yes, it's been a long night. And
It's a bad night right there. You don't get
you didn't fucking pour me a shot,
It's
motherfucker.
alright. You don't need one.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
jeez.
I'm sorry.
As I was saying,
You are grounded, sir. That is my hardwood floor. That is
you
my
don't like
hardwood
it
floor.
up. Trust me. You fucking give me a
I'm gonna
shot.
make him
No,
lick it.
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
make him do. There's a rag on my sink.
I
Sir.
got it, man.
A rag on my sink.
Bye-bye.
Now it's my show, says Brad.
Yes, it's Carrie's show. And I'm drinking Maydeath beer. Thank you.
You guys, let's just get back to music and the party.
So, but anyhow, like, we was going down that night, and, like, Alan told me
Really
3
right.
times. Like, I'm not the smartest person, like, I'll admit it. Like, straight out, like, bottom line, I'll admit it, you know. Like, I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
Alan said to me 3 times that night, we should have a party. And it took a month, 2 months, 3 months later after COVID-19, all this shit popped up, that kept fucking like going in my head. Alan said this, we should have a party. I'm like, well, we should, you know. You shouldn't, you know, and that's my head. And then it's like after this COVID-19, like everything was getting shut down, like we needed fucking live entertainment. Mm-hmm. We needed that fucking party. We needed that, and not just us, just everybody. I was going to concerts, local bands, everything, every day of the week, 7 days a week, working 2 jobs. When I could squeeze it in to catch out entertainment, I was catching it out. You know, any given time, I would go if I could make it possible. And then this COVID-19 just destroyed it all.
Yeah.
And by the time we hit that point in time, it's just like, he was right. Now's the time.
And you guys threw your first party.
And we threw our first party July 3rd. And
it turned out really well, I heard.
It turned out really well.
And then a few weeks later was the...
It was 2 weeks later, and Alan didn't even make it because the bands was supposed to be in... I don't know what I can say or not say, so... It was supposed to be in Lima, Ohio. At a bar, at a location.
Last minute cancellation.
Exactly, Carrie. Thank you.
Harry's was supposed to have the show. And they ended up, after all the masks mandates and all that came out, I think they were just like, forget it. We're not even going to try.
Yeah.
So I think Matt Hall, was it?
Yes.
Of 3130 got a hold of you.
Yes.
And they moved it out at the last minute.
Yes.
But it was a great night. That I was actually at that show, and that was really fun. I got to meet C3130 for the first time. I got to meet the Fate of Orion guys. They were really nice. Slaves Among Death was
Slaves Among Death are amazing, yeah.
They were funny though because they were kind of lit when the time they played, and it was funny because the lead singer walks off the stage and was like, I'm gonna take my flippies off, and just kicks his shoes off, his little flip flops, and they go flying out into the grass. And I'm not saying they weren't good, but they were a little bit sloppy. But they were fun to watch. They were really fun to watch.
Hungry.
My friend's band Let It Go was out there. They were the opener.
They were super good.
Yeah, it was a fun night. It
Actually,
really was.
let's talk
It was a
about the
great
lineup.
To
night.
me, that whole night just was like, I don't know.
Yes.
I was
That
in
kind
Dayton.
of, I think that kind of started. all that
Basically,
stuff
like,
coming out
long
of your
story
house.
short, like July 3rd was the major party. And then, like, 2 weeks later, I was down in Dayton. I was visiting my girlfriend down in Inglewood. And Matt calls me and he's like, hey, Harry's concert, because me and my sound guy, Mark Hart, Sound of Destruction, was there that night.
Shout out.
And shout out to Mark. Mark's a great guy, and he's from Kenton, Ohio.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's support your locos. You know, your locos.
Local
and Loco, I think.
I'm fucking drunk.
They got beer in the brain.
Locos! Locals.
I was gonna say I ain't drinking that shit.
Support your locals. I'm not
I'll
messing
quit
with
drinking.
Whatever. But anyhow, like Matt calls me up, and like long story short, like I'm gonna rush through this because I don't want to waste anybody's time.
You wasted enough.
But fuck off, Dick. I fucking hate Alan Baughman. Alan Baughman can suck a motherfucking.
Hey.
Yep, he's muting me now, so I'm gonna leave that go.
You.
Sorry.
Shut up.
So when I speak louder, I gotta tug away from the mic.
No, you just gotta
So
stop
anyhow,
away.
And basically, long story
Are we
short.
feeling the love? Everybody,
Yes.
are you feeling the
I
love?
feel like all you's getting cut out. And maybe that part me.
Anyhow,
Pretty sure that
back what I was
out.
saying is basically Matt called me up one night. I was in Dayton. I was so fucking tired. I run fucking constantly, 7 days a week. I'm not working a job right now.
Go
But
figure.
anything from the time I'm awake,
Cameras
I'm
are
doing
there.
something. Thank you.
Talk to the
And
camera.
I was talking to the mic.
Well, the mic can see you.
Okay.
But the
How
camera.
about
What are
you?
you doing?
Fuck you, man.
You gotta
I'm
quit
starting to
drinking
dislike
so
you.
much.
I like you, but I don't like you.
You need a Xanax.
I kinda.
Fuck you.
Well,
You're
let me
cool.
back it up. You're cool.
Yeah.
You're cool, and you
Fuck
can
you.
fuck off. I don't fucking like you.
She's cool,
You're
though.
starting to run that line. Hello, Cameron.
Hey,
Sorry.
this ain't your telepod, so shut the fuck up.
All right.
Let's get back to the lineup.
What were we even talking about?
Tell me, like, let's get back to. Let me tell you. Tell
Exactly,
me about the
shut
lineup
up.
of what you guys got going on for the
right.
Underground 2020.
We have 5 bands. First off is going to be...
Fate of
I
Orion,
thought you said...
3130, 4 Foot Rope, Hellraiser, and Beheast of the Serpent from Akron, Canton area.
Those are the 5 bands that's going to be there.
Beast the Serpent.
But-
Beast
Yes.
of the Serpent.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Beast
but-
of the Serpent.
The lineup's going to be 4 Foot Rope. What'd you say? 3130?
Yes, I don't know.
And then...
We don't.
No, Beheast was last. Hellraiser was last.
Yes.
What was the other one? I missed the band. How did I do that?
Hellraiser.
No, that was 4.
Hellraiser, Beast Serpent.
Fate of
3130. Fate of
Fate
Orion.
of Orion's going to
I
be
just
3rd.
said it and you fucked it all up.
No, you said everything backwards.
We're gonna have the details posted, so
Just
we'll get
fucking
it
edit
straightened
this
out.
out.
Anyhow, we have Fate of Orion, Beheast of the Serpent,
Serpent.
and
Damn, dude.
3130.
Enunciate.
You gotta quit talking. You gotta pronunciate.
Y'all motherfuckers fucking me up right now.
No, it's not fucking you up. You just gotta pronunciate.
I know.
Enunciate.
But you just,
Is it
I
pronunciate or enunciate?
Enunciate.
I'm pretty sure it's
Enunciate.
pronunciate.
Enunciate?
Yes.
Pronunciate or
Is it
enunciate?
Enunciate.
The Brainiac
Enunciate.
here. The Brainiac. She will help us out.
anyhow,
Enunciate.
anyhow,
I feel. Why am I always wrong?
Your brain.
anyhow.
She's the writer. She's gonna nitpick
But
the
no.
whole thing.
We have the stage set. We have the 5 bands planned. We have what? What did we say? Like 5 hours? We have like 5 hours of live music. And if
Basically, can I jump in here?
I mean, what are you jumping in
Okay.
with?
Head first, motherfucker.
There
Anyhow,
we go wrong.
basically, this all started July 3rd, long story short.
You just said that story 6 times.
And we just wanted to, everybody's missing out on everything in 2020. And I mean, that's the bottom line. No concerts, no parties, no bars. You gotta
We
stop
didn't
serving
bring
alcohol
enough
at 10
liquor.
o'clock. You gotta have a drink up by 11 o'clock. It don't matter if you're in Lima, Ohio,
We didn't
or you're
bring
in Canton,
enough liquor.
Ohio.
I was
It
gonna
don't
say it's
even
10 o'clock
fucking
now.
matter.
Brad,
It's 10 o'clock
Shut
It
now.
don't even
up.
fucking matter. We're not an established fucking bar. It don't fucking matter.
No.
Basically,
We're talking about you're rambling.
And
Stop.
I'm not rambling. My
are.
vision is
2
is
hours of
fucking
you
bullshit.
rambling.
Fuck off, Dick. Fuck you. Basically, bottom line is I'm not fucking in none of this politics bullshit and this
You
virus
said that
bullshit.
9 times.
It don't even matter because you keep fucking interrupting me. Fuck off, man.
Everybody knows you don't give a
Alright,
fuck
so
about politics.
what's the date? What's it?
Ken's like,
Freeze! Time out!
back.
Shut up,
Time
Brad.
out. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's after 10. Alcohol's cut off. All right, so
Thank God.
Right.
here we go. All right, so when is this date? When is this show going to go
October
on?
17th,
October 17th, and it's going to be where?
14846 U.S. Highway 68 South, Canton, Ohio.
First thing you got right all night.
Where can they find the information at?
All right, Underground Terror 2020. No hyphens, no nothing. Underground space Terror space 2020. Like us on Facebook, promote it, share it. It is $10.
That'll be updated as more
$10
things
of
come to
wristband. If you ain't got a wristband, you ain't got a party. But I promise you,
light. Costume contest.
there is a costume. It's a Halloween party for first off. So there's going to be all kinds of party tricks, party favors up our sleeves. There is a costume competition, his and hers, and couples. All prizes will be awarded due to audience approval.
Basically, this was set up starting July 3rd
You said
for
that.
a party.
You said that.
And it's basically to bring everything in.
You said
And
that.
So we're all coming together. That was a test run for October 17th. We're bringing in 5 bands from throughout Ohio. And it's just bring your money. The bands is going to have merchandise. We're going to have fire spinners
You
and all
fucked
this
up,
stuff. And we're
Shut
going to
up.
have everything. And it's all fucking entertainment. It's fucking Kent, Ohio. We all need fucking entertainment.
I love you,
fucking
Brad.
Kent, Ohio. I fucking
I love
hate
you.
you. But it's fucking Kent, Ohio. Carrie, you're
I love
fucking
you.
laughing.
Hey, quit,
Stop.
chill the fuck out.
You shut the fuck up.
Brad,
But it's Kent, Ohio.
Brad,
We all need
the video
entertainment.
camera's off. He pushed the button.
This COVID-19 and all this fucking voting and election bullshit needs to just go out the window. It's all about coming together, having fun,
Brad.
and supporting each other, and having fun.
They're
It's
not
all about
recording
family.
anymore, bro.
You're done recording?
No, because you hit the button. You gotta quit. You said the same thing 5 times. He
I
done
hit
told you
record.
that.
No. And we're not recording?
No.